It just gets worse, doesn't it? Nah, man, nah. He had to go and do it. He had to go and do it. For God's sake. We've all seen it. Carragher and Salah had a public spat. Don't look good on the club. Don't look good on him. Don't look good on Jamie Carragher. What is this really for? I mean, is Mohamed Salah's legacy at Liverpool potentially in jeopardy from one simple drop? Right, so let's set the scene for you. Liverpool play Leeds at Ellen Road. They go 2-0 up and they end up drawing 3-3. Salah's benched for the third game in a row. Granted, we've had some positive results when he was out of the team. After the game, he's gone out there into a little bit of a huddle, as they would do in the NBA or anything like that in the changing rooms. He's gone to a bit of a press huddle with a LFC, obviously PR officer, and laid it out there. Literally just done. He's claimed he's been thrown under the bus by someone at the club. Someone. Not everyone. Someone at the club. Who is it? If you're going to try and ruin the morale or be selfish in regards to make it all about you when the team needs you, you're a key fucking player. I just can't believe it. But not only that, he then says that his relationship with Arne Slot is gone, disappeared. Who does that help? Liverpool then drop him for the squad to travel away in the Champions League to face Inter Milan at the San Siro. So then Carragher's reaction. Jamie Carragher, a Liverpool legend, and a popular pundit on Sky predominantly. Do I like Jamie Carragher? I think he's done a few things that are a bit unforgivable.
Hey, unlucky Jamie, lad. 2-1, lad. Oh.
However, I can appreciate that he knows his stuff about football. That's all I'll say. He was on Monday Night Football watching Wolves versus Man United, literally this past Monday, and he's gave a scathing assessment of the Salah situation. The main bits of it were Carragher labelling Salah's comments a disgrace, questioning the timing and the intent of the said interview. His main point was suggesting that Salah and his agent have concocted this form of idea and strategically using the media to apply pressure either towards Arne Slot or the powers that be, the senior figures at the Liverpool Football Club, to then strengthen the position that they have, although have they not got enough. But Carragher went on to say he's chosen a very particular vulnerable moment to try and jump on at the fact, as if you're fine to have an opinion, but you've picked the wrong moment. You're a senior player, you're a key player, and you need to remember that. You can't really disagree, especially with his comments on the timing. Carragher, though, has even raised the idea that Salah's actions might be intended, or might have been intended, should I say, to influence the manager's job security. A serious accusation that goes well beyond typical pundit criticism. Well beyond that, ever anyway. Let's put a bit of context around it. So, in terms of Salah's form, last season Salah's phenomenal, scoring all the goals under the sun, 29 I believe in the league. Anyway, listen, he helped us win the league. He played absolutely brilliantly. This season, his numbers have dropped dramatically. Or significantly, shall we say, to be kind. But Liverpool's current slump, with defensive issues, inconsistent form, complicates how we see Salah being benched, because it's not just about him, it's about how Slot's system evolves and whether this team still revolves around Salah's strengths like it has for so long. Listen, Carragher's critique, is it fair? Salah's media intervention was premeditated and harmful, one point of his. That as a senior figure, Salah should support the team rather than air grievances publicly. And I'd have to agree with Jamie on that. I do feel that you don't lift a lid while it's pissing it down. But the critics of Jamie Carragher at this point have just pointed out that his tone and his language just has gone beyond football criticism or analysis. It's more personal. Fans online have said that Carragher's even just been really harsh, bringing up time before he was at the club, before he found success, before he did everything he's done for his favourite team. It seems strange. And he also questioned whether he had, or basically was his mindset ego over team. It raises a key question in this. Is it a pundit's role to critique sharply, or is it responsibly? And did Carragher cross that line? Are you allowing people to say it for what it is, as it is, bare nuts and all, or responsibly, where you take into consideration that Salah has a family, there's people that he knows, there's other people at the club, that will feel hard done by these comments. Salah's perspective, right? He's the best player in the last decade for Liverpool. Scored over 250 goals, absolutely insane talent. One of the best ever signings Liverpool's ever made. But when a player of that stature feels marginalised, felt singled out, especially when form from the whole squad, and again, squad selection's unpredictable, you can imagine that his frustration is understandable. These fan sentiment and the social media reactions would suggest that Salah's been unfairly singled out during this crap stint of football for Liverpool. Oh, God, this is annoying. I don't even want to argue about this. But the broader implication for Liverpool as the football club, locker room dynamic, what's it going to do? Is it going to make it worse? Is Salah going to walk in one day and just go, do you know what? You've seen how they've treated me after everything I've done. Why would you allow them to do it to you? Supporters are split, meaning, some back Carragher in internal discipline and others back Salah. Player loyalty. There also feels like there's a massive crisis in terms of club identity as well at Liverpool. It feels like a moment now where Liverpool's ethos, everything it's been based around for a number of years, that spirit that just drove Klopp, it just feels like it's now being tested. But you have to remember, the whole boardroom shift around, there's a whole new setup now at Liverpool. So this was probably always going to happen. But my analytical take, if I'm being straight down the Betty Midler, Salah's comments just reflects genuine frustration at the situation. He's obviously not happy that the fact that he's been benched for 3 games that he feels like he could have played a part in, probably scored. But airing that publicly was very risky. He can put his relationships with everyone at jeopardy there. Carragher's critique was powerful. Yeah, a lot of people resonated with it, but it was divisive. He went a bit too deep. Listen, you have Mo Salah on the pitch and you have him off the pitch. You've gone for him off the pitch, and that's wrong in my opinion. As I mentioned, reveals just a deeper tension at the club. It's more within the culture, legacy, leadership, adaptation, that entire sort of compound of different things and elements. We've just never seen it like this before. I mean, if you're like me and you've supported Liverpool for 20 odd years, we've seen it when it was bad. We do not want that again. So, we now know the real story. We now know how both sides feel. But what do you think? What do you think about this situation? Let me know in the comments down below. It's not just Salah versus Carragher. It's a club wrestling with expectations, identity, and the weight of history, all at the same time. That's what resonates with the fans. Because everyone loves Liverpool, not just for the goals, but for what they represent as a club, as a culture. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'll see you in the next one.
season.